fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
Man, the soil is actually really nice out here right now. Not bad at all. Anyways, what's going on, guys? This is Carl with the Racerred channel. Just out here riding around Little Gym Cycle Park. This is an area that has a lot of different elements to it. Whether you're a beginner or expert or pro, there's something here for you. A lot of these side hills are really steep, so you can practice all kinds of technique out here. There's a lot of rutted areas, so you can practice riding in that kind of stuff. A lot of hard enduro type terrain, desert type terrain. If this area was really big, it would be one of my favorites, but unfortunately there's not much to it. You can only ride a small area, but that's okay. It's still fun to come out here. This is really close to where I live, so it's still one of my favorites, really. Give you guys a little break from my videos out in the desert over on the other side of the valley. I've been riding the Owyhees. Not very often, but I have been riding out there. This Little Gym Cycle Park is pretty fun though, and I've been busy recently with stuff at home. Very thankful to be able to focus on that stuff when I need to. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of car work. I know that in a video in the past I said that you shouldn't have very many vehicles, otherwise it'll consume all of your time. And then a few months after making that video, I bought another truck, and I recently fixed my F-150 all the way, so no engine lights, nothing. Man, I've spent a lot of money on that truck, and I don't know, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to sell it or not. It has become just a money monster, and I don't know at this point. I mean, I probably fixed it all the way. I don't want to give it away and sell it cheap or something. Now that I've put all that effort into it. If I can hook up, this thing's got tons of power. Love this bike. But Little Gym right now, just so you guys know, is prime riding conditions. Highly recommended right now. Look at this. You can see where other people have been. This is good traction. Not a bunch of puddles, not a bunch of huge mud bogs. It's actually really good. Anyway, so I got my F-150 fixed all the way up, and I read the codes on it. That's what really helped me, is I took it to O'Reilly's, and actually I have a code reader as well. So took it to O'Reilly's, found specific codes, and my code reader isn't as good, so I brought it home and read the codes again with mine after we had done some work to it. And by we, I mean me and my dad. He's a really good mechanic, so he helps me a lot with a lot of my mechanicking issues. This is the backside of Little Gym. This is where we used to park, actually, back in here. So I took it home, read the codes after we fixed it up. Was still showing some misfires and stuff like that. what it ended up being was the cam position sensor, which was showing a fault as well in the codes. So what I ended up doing is replacing both cam position sensors, which was really easy to do. And then after that, all I had to do was clear the codes. Now the truck is good to go. The spark plug has been changed. That's good. My truck has had a lot of the maintenance stuff done to it. As long as the transmission and the engine stay solid, I think the truck should be good at this point. I mean, I've put more money in this truck than I would care to admit. But took the ambulance out here today, and it's got its own issues. I think I don't know for sure what's wrong with it or what's leaking, but it's leaking a lot of oil, and it's only when it's cold. And it also it makes like an air leak noise. It goes and it loses a bunch of power, which makes me think it's the turbo. So I think this is where we used to park when I was a kid. We used to ride from right here. So once the ambulance warms up, then it stops making that air leak noise and it starts like having power again. You can hear it like close up that air leak. It goes like a vacuum seal, and then it gives me power again, and it quits leaking. This seems odd to me, and I can look under there and it's like pouring oil out until it gets warmed up. So I've got to fix that issue, whatever it is. And I've got the manliest car in the world, which is a Toyota Prius. And that thing has a bad brake actuator. The whole ABS unit and all that stuff is all in one unit, so it's a very important thing, and it goes bad apparently. They actually had a recall on that, or an extended warranty rather, and unfortunately it has passed the warranty period, so now I have to fix the good old Prius. And I've got it all apart. I'm just waiting for the part to show up. I've got the entire engine bay apart. That's what sucks about having a hybrid car, is that there's a lot of electrical components, a lot of just overcomplication, and there's a lot of parts in the way. So right now I'm replacing a part that should be right out in the open, but it's not because it's electric, it's hybrid. So I have to pull all of the hybrid components out of the way, and it's a real huge pain. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend just having one vehicle, one or two. But the ambulance it's the adventure mobile. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of that thing. I don't know. You never know, but I really do enjoy it. Actually, I put it up for sale a long time ago just to see what people would offer. And I actually did have people wanted to come look at it, and I was a horrible salesman. I just ignored messages, but I was asking quite a bit for that thing. Anyways, guys, that's where I've been, working on a lot of vehicles. And also switched up my vitamins again, because I think the vitamins I was taking weren't working. I think I switched to a vitamin D that wasn't even absorbing into my system, so I started getting sick right away. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, listening to me rant about vehicles, which has been my life for this last few weeks. Just vehicles, and honestly, the weather is so cold right now, but it's so nice. Like, the soil's nice, the sun is out. It's January 25th. You would think it'd be garbage conditions, but this is beautiful. Nice Saturday of riding here. So anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Alright guys, I just wanted to thank my Patreon supporters. That would be Lance Darnell, Jim Jolson Jr., Kurt Kinghorn, Daniel Roush, Brian Thomason, Wade James, Moto Creek, Nathan Young, Jason Froling. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you.